What is up? Welcome, everybody. It is the HiFi Summit Day 5. What's up, Neil, Adam? What's up, Mike and Joe?
What's
going
happening,
on?
guys? It's been a great
Hey,
week. Hope you guys
haven't
have
seen you
been
guys in
having
about
fun.
30 seconds.
I know it, man. Had a long session today in the VIP lounge. Everybody was showing off their home theater and 2-channel setups, man. That was super, super cool. Really enjoyed hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, we got to see each other's junk. That's
Yep.
always entertaining, you know? Um, so, yeah, if you guys are wondering what the and BL Swagger setup with all the full Revel
Yeah.
thing and the
Super nice.
custom, what is it? The acoustic panels that are like pictures, that was
Yep.
awesome. BL
Yep.
Swagger's got a sweet setup, man. It was nice. It was nice to see everybody's, even the bedroom setup that Rick had, and we all have to kind of just do with what we got.
Yep.
And some people have basements with doors that are never ending. And
Yeah. And like Joe's like, man, your basement in your home theater is bigger than my whole house, man.
It was.
Yeah.
Not even exaggerating.
My friend
really
has
was.
a basement, and so if you can imagine, a lot of basements are as big as the house. They're just unfinished portion, and so then you can kind of do whatever you want down there.
You can kind of gauge, like, if the house is yay big, the basement probably has the same dimension,
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Yeah, so I hope it was worth it to the folks who paid for tickets,
Yep.
were attendees, and yeah, part of the VIP. We had good fun. Shauna, thank you for the after parties.
of course.
It was just that extra thing, extra thing at the end of the night that we needed. And so I think, after this, a lot of us are gonna miss each other's company, right? What was the hashtag? Enjoy each other.
I thought it was
Yeah.
enjoy each other's junk. Is that
Oh, golly. I don't know about that, man.
Kidding. But it actually continues for all the attendees with the private Facebook group. So another benefit of attending. And in that private Facebook group, it's not just attendees. Andrew Jones is in there.
Yeah,
Andrew Jones.
that was awesome, man.
Whoa. Who's that?
And he hung out for a long.
Oh, crap.
And he hung out for a long time too.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, do what you got to
He
do.
did.
Andrew's calling. So
Yeah.
But no, he hung out and just kind of shared his wisdom with all the guys in the VIP section. And so definitely that's one of the biggest perks, I think, of the HiFi Summit and being a part of it is that, you not only get access to things like just the seminars, but you get backstage access to ask those one-on-one questions with the manufacturers, with the brands. And in some cases, the engineers and the brains behind a lot of these products. So that was really, really cool. Oh man, BL Swagger,
no.
bro. What
Look
the
at
heck?
this,
Chana's about to
Chana.
spit up his deal.
Why do you guys always say me?
We're not gonna put that on a t-shirt, man.
Yeah, so we're gonna actually, if you're part of the attendees, if you're part of the VIP list, go on Facebook in the private group and add the name that you want because we're gonna make sure to add it to our T-shirts for this particular event. So doing a lot of fun stuff. Thank you, Optimus Vader, as always.
Always
Thank you for
sharing the
super
love.
chat. But yeah,
Thank you
we
so
wanted to
much,
make it
Eli.
special. What we said this time is we wanted to make it a special event. We wanted to focus on the quality of the experience, make sure you guys had a great time. And, that's basically it. I think I had a good time. I hope you guys did also. I think you guys did.
And of course, huge hats off to Joe. I mean, this is literally his heart,
Brainchild.
his vision, his work, his product. I mean, it literally all goes to him. And so, Joe, you've done a phenomenal job over the past 2 summits, and it will just continue to get better and better each time that we do it.
Thank you.
And Angela.
Angela, I can't do it without you guys too.
Oh,
if we're gonna talk about the list of folks, it's all you guys out there that are making it happen. So of course, Angela, thank you for doing all the posts and all the stuff, making everything look awesome on Instagram and helping promote and supporting me, of course, and dealing with taking care of the kids while I do this. Michael and Chana, you guys are the best. Everybody knows that. Yeah, yeah, you guys know. You guys know. And then there's a whole list of the folks who were the attendees. You know,
Yeah.
I try to write down as many of the folks here as I could, and I apologize if I missed some of you. There's just too many backstage here. So, you know, I'm just looking at some of the names. Let me just name what I have here on my list of the people backstage in the VIP area. Jeff Sims, LOB. I might repeat people twice because sometimes you have a different name there. SI Services, Simon, BL Swagger, Trevor, Vlad, Tivor, Dr. Hab, Darren, Squeegee, Optimus Vader, Don Ford, Don D, Miguel, Ruben, Aaron, Easy, HT Tech, that's Ike E, Daryl, Legendary Brown Note. I'm gonna just keep going.
Keep going.
Rolex, AK Skyler, Fred Record, I don't know how to say this. SRIKANTH. Shauna, help me out.
Oh,
Shrank it.
Srikanth.
Okay, there it is. Harry 44, Monstradamus, Fred 215, Rick Thrasher, John at Ripe Wave Audio, Ray Bella, Empatogo, Tommy O. Like some of these are the people who were hanging out from the seminar afterwards. So Tommy from Cherry Amps, STL Matt, Kevin DGC, Derek Rollins, Spec of Tech, Barrett, Larry from SVS. Yeah, I mean, I could continue this. I'm about halfway through. Pierre Martinez, Andrew Jones, Salsa from Audio Salsa, um, Matthias Person, Kanga, Cesar Martinez, Matthew Provost, Ernest Rosenthal, Justin Lee, Slightly Twisted, John Peterson, Mr. Incredible. I think that's the same. TGT,
John, yeah.
Reginald, Steve, Mr. C, Will, BDK, Roar of the Tiger, Ian Chimmy, Harns, Miguel, Ari, Anthem Perez, Jeremy Davis, Improva. I can't say that. Stephen Rocklin, Frederick Vasquez, Daystreamer, Life of Bliss, James Compton, Jay Gill, Kevin DGC, Ben, Trevor, Sherm Dog, David Dunn, almost done. Jeff Briggs, Ruben, Steve, Quorum 999, Jason from Canso, Techniques, SA700, Jim from MoFi, TLBN, RGA, Jeff, G2 subs, Lord Skellington Prime, Vishal 27, Kale Media, Mark, June from NAD, John Durda from MoFi, Mark Slight. Yeah. And I know Tristan Jones, I know you're with us in spirit. I know you're with us. You couldn't be here as part of the HiFi Summit. I know what you got going on, so we're thinking of you.
For sure, man.
That's it. That's what I got.
That's right.
I know there's somebody that I missed, but that's what I could get from the list from the VIP area.
Isaac said he didn't hear his name. Isaac, thanks for being a part.
Yeah, if I missed you, just put your name right here and we'll
There
read
you
you out.
We'll
Yeah,
shout you out, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Ian said Mark's
Okay.
name correctly. Good deal, man.
This is a surprise. But yeah, it was awesome, man. It was awesome. I enjoyed myself definitely 100%. Jeff Briggs, thank you so much.
Thank you for the super chat.
Appreciate it, man.
You know, Techno Dad, yes, you were in the VIP.
I didn't hear my name.
I just thank you right now.
I know.
You'll definitely be on the shirt though.
Michael, thank you for being in the VIP.
If
I put my name on the shirt as a hashtag, does that work?
Yeah, you could do whatever you want.
Instead of my name? All right. I'll just be there in spirit.
Yeah.
But my hashtag will live on.
Cruising RSX. Yep. I see you.
Gracie
was in the yep. Clay, yeah.
Yes.
You know, you guys are the regulars, so we shout you out all the time. Don't worry about it. We know where you are, where you're at. Add yourself to the VIP group, the HiFi Summit group on Facebook, and make sure I put a post there for the shirts. So if you don't put your name there, you can't blame me because that's where you're supposed to put it.
There you go. Rick suggested a little suggestion here. He says, can we compile a list of folks on the group who have YouTube channels so that we can subscribe and encourage each other, man? I think it's really cool.
It's a great idea.
Really cool of you. Maybe we can do that in the HiFi Summit on the Facebook group.
Let's make that happen.
Probably be in the Would
in
that
the
be best?
Facebook group.
I would think so. I think that'd be an easy way for people to do that. So great idea.
Enjoy each other. Oh man, so you have to have been in the room to understand what that means.
So Life of Bliss, awesome group to be a part of. Definitely a privilege to get to know everyone, and that's one of the benefits too in the VIP section is, man, I would pop in and you guys would like still be in there from the last session kind of thing.
Yep.
And you're just building friendships and building networks and sharing ideas and just sharing.
That's the best
life.
part is the sharing ideas.
Yeah.
That's the cool
And
part.
just sharing life and doing life and, meeting new friends. I know Croson, there's about 3 people that live in his kind of somewhat local network or area. And so they've made some connections there and friendships. And so they're going to try to get together and go for bike rides on their motorcycles and stuff. And that's awesome. It's all about community, man. I think that's the most important aspect of this hobbyist community.
Yep.
It was awesome. It was, I mean, Paul taught me so much. I just go in there and I just, pick his brain. He's always dropping knowledge on me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like this one. When is the wire management intervention for me?
Oh my gosh, that was crazy, Chana. But we got to see part of Chana's setup that you don't get a chance to see on YouTube.
For the funny part is, Mike, it's actually gotten better.
Oh gosh,
it's actually it was much worse. Because I actually swapped a bunch of. Here's the thing: I swapped cables. I didn't really swap them. I just put in the new ones, and there was a bunch of unplugged cables back there.
Oh man!
I literally, I think it was like a month ago, got rid of like a ton of cables from back there that were just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah.
Isaac, yeah. He's been rocking with me since I had blue hair. That was like 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's so funny?
Flex your flex. I remember that. Yeah.
Yes, and there was a bunch of flex. There was a bunch of flexes as I now have access to a bunch of different libraries, which is awesome.
Yeah, well, you at least learned that you could access libraries. Let's just say that.
That's so crazy though. Like,
it's a possibility.
If there's some movie that my wife wants to see or something that I don't want to pay for, like, $6.99 to rent, and he can't find it on any streaming. And these streaming platforms are really getting kind of annoying. Like NBC started Peacock, so they're taking all their content off of everything else. And Disney's like in the process of doing that with all the Marvel movies, taking everything off so that everybody has to go through Disney Plus. It's just it's kind of a pain. So yeah, if like you want to see,
you gotta buy all that stuff, Shauna. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You have to buy a physical copy.
Yeah. I just rent it. Someone mute him.
Someone mute him.
Someone mute him. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was fun. I just thought it was cool that you could actually do that sort of thing. I didn't even know half of the stuff you could do with
that's some of the stuff that I've had and stuff like that.
So it was more of that than anything.
Optimus just learning. Said he's going to give away a baby Yoda for the next event.
There you go.
Yeah, people are asking.
Okay,
asking, Joe, where do you when are we going to do the next one?
That's going to depend on what's going on with the companies, right? Because I want to make sure to also help out the companies when they have new releases. So I think a lot of companies might have something coming up soon. I'm hoping to do Q2, but if they're telling me, hey, we have a lot of stuff coming out Q1, well,
makes more sense to do that and skip 2Q.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve, if I didn't mention you, you're always there. Yeah, we learned about Wi-Fi.
We also need to learn who needs better Wi-Fi.
Definitely.
I mean, it was the funniest thing.
Yep. So yeah, what happened to Shauna?
Oh, that's
man! I could not hold my face any longer. Thank goodness.
Yeah. I was man, that
like
looked real.
My Wi-Fi burned out.
That looked real.
I stopped mid-sentence.
Yeah, Chana made me buy a Chana made me buy a new NVIDIA Shield
Yep. Did you order it
by
today?
pressuring me. He just pressured me. He's like, "Come on, just get it.
So just
We're
buy it
tired of
already,
hearing
Joe. Stop
we're
asking the
tired of
same
hearing you
question
ask
for months.
questions. Just buy it."
He's been trying to justify buying it for like 3 months.
I know. I just bought it. Kanga. That did look real.
I was wondering when you were going to say something. I'm like, I can't look around. I can't do anything. Just continue looking in the let.
That's so good. Oh, I see the hand moving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
tough.
hand's the only thing that's moving. Everything else looks good. Pretty froze.
Or just be like Chana yesterday.
It would have been great if I had a microphone bump.
That's funny.
Yes, it was tiring. 4 or 5 days of this stuff. Tiring. Hey, thanks. Oh yeah, perfect question, Daryl. Discuss your favorite parts of the show. What do you guys think? What was it for you guys? Let's do top 2. There's a lot of stuff.
I
I don't know. I like talking with you guys in the VIP. I think it's hilarious, some of the stuff that happens.
Sure.
Okay,
So
I
some of
think
this just random stuff.
Okay, so excluding the VIP thing.
Okay.
Who was your best what was the best presentation? Let's keep it to that.
I'm gonna have to look at the seminar page and see.
I didn't want to cheat, but
He doesn't remember. Neither does Mike. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I remember some of them.
Well,
but my memory's terrible.
Exactly. So
Always
those are the ones that you remember. What were the memorable ones? Like
the most recent one. So that's kind of what comes to my mind.
You're not that old, Mike.
That's the closest. I know, but it's been like that since birth.
They all blur together after a certain point.
I do.
What are these guys saying? I know. Okay, so I know mine was. I thought that the Sonic Presence one was very interactive. So some of their videos, I thought like everybody was just like, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah,
something a little different. They actually got their stereo to work. The stereo sound to work. Chana.
Yeah, I know. Crazy.
NAD got me excited about some of their products. Definitely. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I've been clowning on Chana a lot this past few days.
It's easy to clown on Chana.
I'm an easy target. And at the same time, I don't give up. So
yeah.
So HiFi Haven said
I edited myself. I used the mute button on here. Like that.
I know.
It's great. Whoops.
Go ahead. What else we got here? There's
HiFi said he would have been in there, but his camera wasn't working.
Mm-hmm.
Check.
I think the top. I aside from products, I think the presentations that were great. I think were the what was it? The spatial audio. What was it called?
Yeah. Spatial audio.
Sonic Presence.
Sonic Presence, and then Andrew Jones.
What did you like about Andrew Jones's presentation?
Just talking to Andrew Jones.
He's like,
that was it.
That was it.
I was trying to get a signature from him.
Everything that was coming through, he talked about so many different things. Those big speakers that were behind him that were like, what? I looked them up and they're used for like 14,000. He's like, that's a great price, And, there's that. Just the way he talked about everything. How his work over at Pioneer. Like, there's just a lot of cool history. And when you have someone like, hi-fi royalty like Andrew Jones, it was pretty fun. I liked it a lot. That was one of the most memorable ones for me.
Yep. Andrew Jones, lots of Andrew Jones in here. Yeah, he tells a lot of cool stories too, right? He lets you know he's a real human being.
Yeah.
Which is what I've been trying to tell a lot of these companies. Like, just make a video and just talk to these
Personal,
people.
yeah.
Like, just that's it. You probably have
Well,
tons
what
of cool
about?
stuff.
I mean, we got speakers that measure flat.
Yeah, luckily we didn't
Yeah,
have any of those.
yeah. We don't need that. We want. What made you decide to? It's like Doc Brown telling the story of how he invented the flux capacitor. He was hanging up a picture, and then he slipped on his toilet bowl, hit his head on the whatever mantle, deer or whatever. So yeah, like something like just to tell us a story.
You're relating Andrew Jones to Doc Brown?
No, I'm just saying
Oh,
it's like just having a good story.
Oh goodness.
I got you. I'm just joking. Hey, we've been on this video thing for like
Slipped on the
5
sink.
days straight. So
Yeah. If we get a little silly on this,
All bets are off at this point.
yeah.
slipped on a sink. Yep.
I mean,
Just trying to get all these chats up here on the
if-
screen coming in fast.
I thought there were a bunch of great products. I definitely want to check out like a killer Stormtrooper Wharfdale speaker system. I want to check out that MoFi turntable. Obviously the NAD 778. Lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool things. Parasound amplifiers, already have them. I'll take more, but wouldn't know what to do with them in this tiny house.
Was a lot of Paradigm love backstage, right? So we didn't have a representative here, but we had a few people in the VIP showing off their systems. We saw some nice Paradigm gear, right?
Oh yeah, some Paradigm gear, some Revel gear.
Oh yeah,
audio.
that Revel stuff. Ooh, nice stuff.
And if there are any brands that are watching, I'm sure you guys have seen it. Everybody that's usually on the internet has seen it. There's that it's like a series of like classes called Masterclass. You guys know that brand, right?
Yep.
So like I watched one, with Dead Mouse on music production. Right. But there's this cool one from Hans Zimmer. And he's like, you can do whatever you want as long as you have story. Yeah. So he compiled it up into one thing. You tell a story with whatever it is. For him, it was music that goes along to pictures, right? Go along with the movie. So that's what brands need to do. They need to tell a story. They need to get people involved in a story and caught up in that story. And, that's
Kangas
it.
said he bought that Masterclass from Hans Zimmer.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm about to pay for that too. I've been looking at Masterclass stuff, and that one website, it's not too expensive, and you can have access to all that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
are they separate or
what's it called?
Yeah, we're not being paid by them, but
this is
you can bring that up. It's kind of interesting, right?
Deal. If they want to sponsor next quarter, that'd be awesome, but they're not. Yeah, I guess it's just masterclass.com.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look at this.
Youth Man's got one on there. Go check him out.
Youth Man.
My hair's pretty dope.
Let's take a look. You gonna bring it up, Chana?
Yeah, I'll bring it up. It's got me at a login page, but we'll move around.
All right, so this is a Masterclass.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
You learn all kinds of stuff from these guys.
World leaders.
See Gordon Ramsay.
You want to learn how to cook. You want to learn how to.
Dude, I like how they got that. Check that out, man. They're all like, they must be grouped in like.
Yeah. Like this is all music people. Okay. Hans Zimmer.
I was seeing how they were doing that. I'm like, that is cool, man.
And this kid right here, Jake Shimabukuro.
Shimabukuro.
Have you seen this guy play? Look up this name with My Guitar Gently Weeps. He does an amazing cover on a ukulele. This kid from Hawaii tours the country playing the ukulele, and he's amazing. So,
is it a ukulele?
Ukulele.
Instead of ukulele?
Yeah. Okay. People shorten it by saying
I've always said it wrong. I always thought it was a ukulele.
Yeah, it's ukulele.
I like that
But
ukulele.
yeah, Danny Elfman. If you guys know Danny Elfman, he did the music for all the Tim Burton stuff. But if you know Dead Man's Party, who could ask for more? That's Danny Elfman. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Who's that? What band is that?
Okay, so they just bill you $15 a month for the whole year, though.
Nobody.
Yeah, pay for the whole year. I'm gonna do it after this. That's gonna be my treat to myself.
There you go. Treat
Dude,
yourself.
look, you got Usher, David Lynch,
Education.
Aaron Sorkin, Timbaland, Serena Williams, Ken Burns. I don't even know who Howard Schultz is.
Stephen
Howard
Stephen
Schultz.
Curry. You can get your game on.
Yeah. It's a cool
Some
site.
of that, some of that RuPaul.
Yeah, there you go, Mike.
Nah.
So yeah, it's all these videos, right? And so we took inspiration from this. Now, if we wanted to learn, let's say if you're a hi-fi audio company, and this is not aimed towards the attendees necessarily. I mean, if you're interested, then it's cool. But more for the companies, because what we found is we had a handful of companies that were willing to participate, and we think that there should be more. And so we figured out that part of it is that some of them don't understand that they should. They don't think that they don't believe in what we're doing, which is okay. That's just, it's rare though. What we found is a lot of these companies are just too busy, or they don't know what to do. That's usually the case. They don't really know how to do it. They don't know how to do social media. They don't know how to, do this new style of marketing. So they don't want to just waste their time or money or energy focusing on stuff like this. And I don't know. I think that they should. You guys seem to think that they should, and so that's where we came up with our own masterclass. So let's see here. Donna, could you bring that up? You know where that is?
Mm-mm.
No. Hold on a second. So if you go to dailyhifi.com/marketing masterclass, we decided that we should try to help some of these companies, right? Some of the companies who were here, a lot of the companies that weren't here at the HiFi Summit, we really want to just help this industry however we can. So yeah, it's called Marketing Masterclass, and we actually have a video that we made on there a few days ago. How long is that video, Chana?
Oh, it's like 20 minutes long.
20 minutes? Yeah,
Yeah.
where we just talk about, what companies can do, how they should market, different techniques, how to take some, just a brief overview of what they can do. And so we'd like for companies to take a look at that, and if they're interested, email us, and let's try to figure out a way where we can help you guys out. Maybe we'll take a look at your Instagram and see how effective you're being or not, right? Some of them may not even have one. We'll help you set it up.
Adam makes a great point. He says, if you don't take marketing, or if you don't market properly, no one will know what you build and why you build it.
All right.
Very good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this. I mean, look at this. This is why the HiFi Summit is here. And there it is. Boom.
There you go.
Like that screenshot right there is what these companies need to figure out, and they just don't.
Yeah.
And so
Valencia gets it though, right? Valencia understands.
Valencia does get it. That's why they were here at the HiFi Summit. I'm just saying the companies that don't think it's worth their time or effort, are allocating a whole bunch of resources to the tried and true marketing, lanes or avenues, and they, right now they just don't work.
True.
Yeah. So we're really here to help. And so, they can email us. We're planning on making a bunch of videos going into specifics about each course. We have different courses as far as like Instagram, how to take photos, how to make videos, right? All these things that they can do. What are some of the other ones? Do we have an overview on this page?
There it is. How to do live streams, how to create a Facebook group,
Here's an example we gave, right? Here's an example that we were talking about, Chana and Michael, is we just said, you need to respond to customers when they comment.
Yep.
How many times have you commented on a company's Instagram and they just never respond. You ask them a question, they never respond. You DM them, they don't respond. And so it makes you think like, if I buy this and if I have an issue, are they going to respond?
Exactly.
You know,
If
so
they,
just something simple as that.
exactly. I contacted Den and DJ about an issue I was having. Took 7 days for them to respond. I've contacted them on Facebook. 7 days. That's too long. That's too long. I got fed up and found the answer myself, which is also what people should be doing. Searching for the information online. But if you're a brand and you have a social page and somebody messages you, you have to answer that message in like a good manner of time.
Yep. Derek says he's noticed a digital amp company. So Tommy over there has been doing a little bit more, and he's not a huge operation. You guys already know that, but he's trying. And so when it comes to Tommy, it makes us want to help him even more, right? Because we know that he doesn't have a ton of other people that are helping him out. So we want to support him.
Man, that's like three of the handsomest instructors I've ever seen, guys. I mean, that's whew.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's a good team.
Oh
good
man.
team right there, man. Good team right there. We have a lot of fun together.
Um,
What was that?
I just thought of a new hashtag. I'm not going to repeat it.
Oh yeah.
From what you said, is direct quote.
Oh gosh, I cannot imagine what Chana is pulling out.
Oh man. Anyway, so this is the thing we've kind of created, the marketing masterclass by Daily HiFi. You guys see us all the time, and brands kind of need a little help.
Yeah.
Being as visible as myself, Joe, and Mike are, which you would think would be easy, or they would have thought of and done, but it's not.
No.
That's all.
And you know what? Another thing I want to add is for any of the content creators, YouTube guys, whether you're a YouTube guy, maybe an Instagram guy, some sort of influencer, I would say, contact us as well if you want to be a part of this, right? Because we're going to have to create lots of different seminars. And if you're the expert in a particular thing, then we want you to be part of it and maybe jump on a video with us and help us teach some courses. So we want to include other content creators as well. So it's not just us three.
That's right.
Yeah, we're inclusive.
Yeah. 2.5.
Probably a better one. RJ would be excellent to each other.
That was for Mark's comment. 2.5 men, right? There's 3 of us. One of them's half a man. But I don't know. Is that Joe because he's the shortest one? I don't know.
Dang.
I don't know.
And the strongest.
He is. Kanga says, which one is half? Thank you so much, Nicholas Dunn. We had a good time. I know I had a great time at all the after parties. But yeah. Everybody's wallet is suffering.
Good. Hopefully for the better. Hopefully you're picking out products that are good products.
Yep.
Right?
Yes. You might have to, what is it? Buy once, cry once, right? Is that how it goes? But I might look at a new turntable, but I just sold one, so I'm in the market. Yeah.
Which one was your guys' favorite after party? That's what I want to know.
Oh, Jerry liked the 80s. My kids liked 80s night. Ripe Wave Audio said, my wallet is scraggly as the underwear I got 2 Christmases ago. Wow.
Yes.
Did Screech come out with any new dance moves? Love the Tech House tunes. Thanks, Kanga. 80s. Mark liked the 80s. 80s all the way. Everybody loves the 80s, man.
I never was an 80s
Even
fan.
Croson got down.
Oh man. Yeah, he was rocking out. Yeah. 80s all day.
Squeeze had some he started breakdancing and got some rug burn, right?
Spec of Tech like the hip hop night, so did Angela. Awesome.
Mhm.
Cruising said the last night music was hot.
I was cranking to it last night. I was driving in my car, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna crank it up. So,
Hey, sorry, Spec of Tech. There's a lot of songs being shot at you. You know, an hour seems like it's not that much time, or an hour seems like a lot of time, but when it's actually happening, it's not really that long.
yeah.
Oh, he's mad you sold your Techniques.
Oh yeah, I think he wanted to buy it.
Oh, I see.
Or like I posted it in a bunch of areas, but I guess he didn't see. It happens.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, companies, if you're watching, reach out to us. You know, privately. We won't tell anybody that you're asking us for assistance. I know that's kind of a thing. Like, oh, I don't want to let people know that I need help.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I think we all need help. I mean,
Look-
think about it. Even us growing our channels, I didn't do this by myself. I mean, we use each other. We ask each other questions. We've taken master classes. We've studied other, people that have done this and gone before us, and they're successful. So, I mean, there's definitely no shame in that.
Yep.
When did we?
When do we what?
Michael and I started talking in 2017.
Yeah, it's been several years ago.
Yeah. So
I had 900 subscribers, and Chana's like, "Man, we got to get you to 1,000." I'm like, "But it seems so far away." He's like, "You can do it, man." He's like, "Trust me, your first 1,000 is the hardest," and he was right. And so, been cool ever
You know,
since.
if it's possible, it'd be cool is to somebody said here a holiday event, just like a couple hours. You know what I mean? Like not an entire event like we just did, but maybe for the holidays we could all just like
Just kinda get together.
pop in for. We'll schedule a day. We pop into to a
Interesting.
video chat like this and just hang out for a little bit, and that's it.
Gotcha.
We'll post a link on our Facebook group, and everybody just hang out.
That'd be fun.
Nothing crazy.
Down
You
for
know.
that.
I don't know what you guys think about that.
Day event. Oh, Adam's got a great. Yeah, I'd love to hear from Dolby, DTSX, or THX.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I know some people at THX, so
You know what?
I'll hit them up.
I might be able to reach out to DTS. Let me do that.
Mm-hmm.
See if we can get them on the next HiFi Summit when we set the next dates. May not know those for a little while though.
And anyway, you guys probably already know that we do an event, or not an event, but we do a podcast every Monday.
Mhm.
So you can always catch us on there.
Yep.
Demo disc. Someone says demo disc. Yeah, it's tough to get those demo discs for sure.
Yeah. You might want to follow Youth Man because I don't know.
You might giveaway. What? I don't know. What
I
happened?
don't know.
Thank
Demo
you.
disc.
Thank
Hey.
you so much, Fabian.
Everyone said to correct your room, so we need more of those companies. Correct. Yes.
Yeah, somebody else.
I
I think
agree.
it was Derek. Yeah, Derek said, "I'd love to see more acoustics related seminars because that is the one thing that can actually improve your sound drastically."
Sure.
That's another thing I learned today too. Is that your sound panels don't have to look like sound panels.
Yeah.
I saw a few systems where they had artwork.
Yep.
And it just looked like, oh, this person has a lot of cool artwork up.
Yeah,
those are my sound panels. Like,
yeah, that was BL
cool.
Swagger. And then he's like, he points to it. He's like, that was when we were on vacation. That was something else. And so you can actually take a picture and make it into an acoustic panel. And that was pretty cool to see. I don't hey BL, what can you put in the name of the company that you did that with or got it from, or did you do it yourself?
GIK, he said.
Yeah.
GIK Acoustics. There it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
GIK.
Now, also, I'll share my screen real quick. Just to give a little shout out here. Life of Bliss actually made a video on just that, how to make custom movie posters, acoustic panels. So he did that with his setup.
Oh, cool.
So you can kind of see, he went to this website. You can find all these different, posters online if you're, into movie posters, or you can of course, take a picture. He designed them. Shows you how he did that, what software he used, and then him actually building them and making them, and how he
Oh wow.
kind of put them together. You can see here. So he's doing a little John Wick.
Wow.
Isn't that
Oh,
cool?
there you go.
Yeah,
He has a
seriously.
video on it.
Yeah. So go check out his video.
That thing looks sweet too. And
You
that
can
guy
see
can make
that.
anything, huh?
Oh, he's
I know,
Look at
seriously.
this
Kyle
one.
is so talented. He really is. So here it is on the wall.
All right, Kyle. I'm gonna send you some high res
Isn't that
photos.
All right.
Just make them for me, Kyle. I'll
Yeah.
pay you, bro.
Just
We
take a
do a
look.
seminar next time. I want Kyle to do a seminar next
Oh,
time. How about
that
that?
would be cool, man.
Yeah, that would.
The hard thing with his stuff, man, it takes him so long to do stuff because it's over sometimes days and weeks.
Hmm.
Yeah, then there was his internet dropping out too, so maybe we need to.
I don't know.
Someone
but
needs
you
an
know what?
upgrade before
Actually,
he.
who was it? It was Croson. Croson said, "Hey, man, I need to hook you up. I need to come over
Oh,
there."
okay, cool.
What was the Ubiquity? I think is the router system that he uses. So he's like, "Man, we got to get you on that setup."
That's the pro level stuff right there, huh? So GIK, so FYI, I did reach out to a lot of these companies. So somebody asked for DIY. I
Mhm.
reached out to Parts Express,
Yeah.
Dayton Audio. So they
And I
know.
think-
They know
I
what
think
we're doing over here.
even if you
Just up the
guys are interested in certain products and certain companies being represented here and sharing, even yourself, reach out to them, tell them about the HiFi Summit, send them a link to the website, tell them, say, man, we have a great time this past quarter. Would love to see you represented as well.
Yeah, you got to imagine it's just us three. So how many times would you want to hear from us?
Yeah.
At a certain point, you're like, guys, I already talked to you guys.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I want to hear.
So if you guys let them know, it might be the extra push that they need.
Nice. Yeah, Ike said he actually, used Kyle's video to make his panels.
Oh, what was
And then
the title?
panel broke the TV. I'm just kidding.
Roar
I
the
can't
Tiger.
remember.
Email him at m@audioskies.com. He'll get it to you.
Kangan wants to get Sonus Faber back again.
Sonus Faber said they were too busy this time because they're doing their car stuff.
Yeah.
Maserati.
Yeah, that stuff looked dope. I saw some of the the Instagram stories. Looked awesome.
Yeah.
Emotiva and Monolith are missing out on the party. Yeah, that's true. Well, we had Monolith.
Yeah, I talked to Hobie too. See what I
Trust me,
mean?
we talked to
Don't-
Hobie. I've emailed him. I'm like, hey, you need to be a part. He's like, yeah, but okay.
Would love to have either of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Ike.
Anybody at Emotiva though, so you guys do.
Hit me up on Patreon, Ike. Let's figure out your TV situation.
Anyone heard of Acoustic Fields? Yeah, they're the guys who sent me a whole room full of sound treatment. And remember that, Chana, when we got back from CES?
You sent it back.
There was a whole room full of acoustic treatment. I was like, first of all, it's taking up my entire room. And then I was like, all right, so what do you want me to do with all this stuff? He's like, yeah, why don't you just put it up and then do a review and then take it down and send it back? I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna do that. You guys can just take it right now.
That's like the one thing. Like I talk about needing to get a new house, but the amount of acoustic treatment I got to remove from this room is daunting. Putting it in took like a good week and a half, but to get it out, man, like not wanting to do that.
You got it.
Yep. Look at that.
I'm still trying to catch up here, trying to click on all these.
Yeah, I know.
Rhythmic JTR. Monolith would have been great. Yeah, Hobie's awesome. What's up, Derek? So yeah, I'm not sure if that guy's mad at me or what, because he sent me a bunch of stuff and I had him pick it all up over there at Acoustic Frontier.
I'd be mad.
Hopefully not. I mean, I don't mind him being on. I couldn't take the time to put all that stuff up and to take it down.
Take it down.
Also,
yeah.
considering this is an apartment, so I probably would have had to make some holes or something, right?
Yeah.
Brown. I'm telling you, I've emailed many companies.
A lot of
There you go.
emailed
Roy,
a lot of
Tiger.
phone calls. What happened?
This is the track that they were talking about, where it sounds like I got to write that down too. Hold on a second.
Why didn't you just take a screenshot?
I just did that.
I'm not that advanced.
I just did that.
Yeah, you are. You're a masterclass teacher.
Ooh,
Ah,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
that
let's
on?
do it. Let's do it Joe's way.
Got it. Okay.
I still love how I'm doing that on the iPhone, and it's focusing on your guys' on all three of our faces for facial recognition or whatever face focus thing.
So what you-
Hilarious.
Rhythmic doesn't have a budget for marketing, I don't think. You would be surprised how little we charge to be a part of the HiFi Summit.
Yeah.
We told the people in the backstage in the VIP area, they're like, you need to
They're like,
charge like
"No."
3 or 4 times that much.
Yeah,
Like,
Easy.
well,
pretty funny.
these guys won't even do it at the price we're asking. So who knows?
Kef Arendal and Bowers and Wilkins, B&W might. We might be able to get into contact with them now.
Yeah.
Diwali.
Focal.
Oh, DeViollet.
FVLA.
I have a contact there. I'll hit him up.
Focal. I've talked to the Focal guys numerous times, and
I have his cell phone number. He's like, just text me and we'll talk about it. And
Focal ended up they did a different event called PepCom. So I saw them there.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they were there at PepCom.
Oh, they had probably
Maybe they were busy with that.
Something. Do something. Because
Good. I mean, it doesn't have to be our
CES.
thing. Whatever they, I hope it's our thing next time. But if not, that's okay too. A lot of the small audio companies do not want to grow and have the headache. I get it as a small business. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like
There's a fear there of growing too big because, can you handle that growth? The expansion of the building, expansion of your product line, expansion of
the scaling of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a stretch. I know. I'm friends with Jeff at JTR, and he just moved to North Carolina from Wisconsin, and he's in the process of beginning to hire for the first time some people to help him out. So he's got one of his customers actually that he hired that just knows his products in and out, and he's doing a great job with customer service. So Jeff can focus on the engineering and focus on the product development and focusing on building the products. And so that is definitely hard for a small business. So, but something to consider.
Kanga, that's a good idea too. Companies that do cabinets or equipment stands, like Salamander Designs or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Isaac, I've emailed all those companies numerous times. Funk Audio, yeah. And we talked to the hard bottle guy too.
Yep.
I've talked to him for like a good hour.
2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. Was it 2 hours? Talked to him for 2 hours.
Yeah.
So,
we tried reaching out to Anthem and
yeah. Hey, look, again, I think I've learned from last time of some feedback from you guys. Like, this is not a knock. This is not being negative. This is just saying we hope that they do it next time. And if they don't, they know their own business better than anyone, right? So there might be a reason why they can't, and they know better than us as far as why. But I just want to let them know that the door is open. We're here to help.
Yeah.
And so
I'm gonna be a part.
That's it. That's it. I know, Kang. I know you're trying over there. Paradigm. Shoe. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Business culture makes a difference. Yeah, he's a talker. Yeah, he's a talker, but he's also interesting. So it was fun to talk to him. Yeah. Hip at Kicker. No, you know what? I know Kicker was doing something with Williston Big D Wiz. I know they just did something. They had a new announcement, so they're kind of doing their own thing. Car audio is its own beast, right? So its own separate thing. So I would love to get with him and maybe do something for the car audio guys. Something like this.
Mm-hmm. There's so many brands we could all buy a different one every day for a year and still miss a few.
Oh,
Not to
sure.
mention specific equipment pieces. Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Yep. Big D is awesome. Yeah. Somebody else was looking at Big D's in the backstage, no?
That sounds terrible, man. I was looking at
It
Big
sounds
D.
terrible. Yeah, I
People
mean,
are like, well, definitely count me out.
yeah, I'm
On
never
that
gonna join the VIP. Forget that.
Man,
Sounds
it's
pretty
not
whack.
what you're thinking. Hey, if Youth Man was there, it was clean.
It was good, clean, wholesome
It was
family fun.
it was good fun. Projector screen company, sure. I mean, there's
Yeah.
tons. Yeah, we could go all day. Lots of companies. We'd love for them to be a part of it. I think the more that do decide to be a part, just the more fun we're gonna have. I mean, really.
Car audio. I'm not in high school anymore. Yeah, if you had some free JL audio subs that you could just throw in there and somebody would install, you'd probably do it.
I still miss my
I would.
small.
If somebody said, "Hey, you want some free JL audio stuff?"
Yeah.
We'll install it for you. You're like, "Yep." Throw it in there. Let's see.
Well,
Pro audio, yeah. Enjoy each other and the big D.
Phew. Man,
Oh yeah, so yeah. I guess our demographic is still like pretty
Middle
a little
much
school?
childish.
middle school
dudes.
dudes.
At
Yeah.
least we'd have the younger demographic too.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah, I did drop kick some kids. I did say that. So okay. My bad.
Michael got a little bit violent.
I did, but they were sitting on my seats, man. Come on.
I enjoyed that part too. Yeah, pro audio is a whole different thing, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It'd be like a different kind of focus.
Different segment.
Mm-hmm. Would you rather buy a 7 Monolith or Emotiva? I mean, to me, I think both companies make great products. I mean, I've reviewed the 11X from Monolith and the XPA 11 from Emotiva. They both sound great. I don't think there's a win there.
I would go with Monolith due to the AB design versus the H design.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
I just didn't hear a difference.
Audibly, I don't think you're going to be hearing much of a difference.
I went with the Monolith because to me, it's more even power distribution. Emotiva seems kind of unbalanced. They've got 300 to the front three and then 65.
But it's a 7-channel, so they're all the same.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the 11 channel.
Yeah.
Yep, I gotcha. Yeah, but I think either one, both great companies, make great amplifiers.
Can't go wrong. Use my affiliate link.
Yeah.
JL makes a good driver. Yeah. I mean, even Aaron's Audio Corner, he's the guy who does all kinds of crazy measurements, super scientific. He's got a couple JLs in his car too.
I think car audio, they did great. Home audio, I think I don't know.
Which one?
They didn't really. The price is a bit high, huh?
Way high.
Yeah.
And I just think that I wasn't that impressed with it. It was I think it was the Gotham. And I heard it was many years ago. It's probably their first rendition of the Gotham. Had like dual 12s in it. And I'm like, okay, I kind of expected to feel more than I did. What in the world, dude? Seriously?
Jerry's stirring stuff up over here. We'll keep that for the podcast. How about that?
Actually, Jerry, I'm doing a live stream about that tomorrow because I haven't had any time to make any videos all week because of the HiFi Summit, which is totally cool. So I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow, maybe 5 or 6 p.m. So just be on the lookout for that. That'll be on the Techno Dad channel for sure.
Yeah. So Mark Barrett has a video on those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spec of Tech on YouTube. Take a look at that one. Says JL overpriced.
Home subs are extremely overpriced.
Yeah.
I mean, couldn't you just get like 3 12W6s and make your own enclosure and then power it somehow?
I think there's more to it than just taking a powerful driver and a powerful amplifier and throwing it in a box. I mean, you'll get big sound, but I think there's way more engineering that goes into that than than what we think.
They sure look nice though, huh?
Yeah. Oh, they make
Mhm.
beautiful
They look
products.
nice.
There's no doubt.
Cruisin says NHT. At NHT, I had a meeting with them. We spoke for about an hour, so maybe next time.
But they tried.
Yeah. Trying to get to all these, man. You guys are.
Oh, I see. Yeah, RGA said easily Chana, but you need DSP, RU, and stuff like that.
I'm trying to catch up. Where are you at?
You're almost there.
Okay.
China reads from the bottom.
I read from the bottom. Yeah.
Jeez. Elac has a great sub. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Overpriced and get a deal on them. All right. Tell me where. That's a good idea. I like this idea here. Dedicated to a unifying theme.
Well, it could be on speakers or.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. We'll see if we can. I'll
Really,
write that down.
I think
I guess
part
I'll
of that is,
screenshot that, huh, Chana?
Write that down.
I think the hardest thing
Boom.
is it's a lot of times we don't know until literally the last minute who all's going to be there.
That is true, right? Last minute, they'll. Oh yeah, I want to do something.
Before they're like, yeah, I'd like to do a seminar. Like, oh man. So then we're working on the schedule, and Joe's trying to figure out how to put them in there, and then we got to promote them, and there's a lot that goes into that. So
You might too. Yes, I'm hoping to get one. I've emailed them.
Oh.
Michael, remind me too to send you their email.
Who's that?
At Mini DSP.
Okay. Yeah, I've got somebody's contact there, but I just hadn't heard from them. So
Have you tried Chris Bennett audio control, Chana? You know audio control, don't you?
I have the marketing manager for audio control. I met the guy. Asked him about a couple of things. He responded once and then didn't respond again. So there's a we should just put really we should just have a folder. We should just have a folder called crickets and just toss people's email in there.
It's funny.
It's funny. This one, it would be awkward to have competitors present back to back. And I think Andrew Jones was even saying, it seems like they're competitors.
They're rivals, but they're really not.
They're not. Like these people actually know each other. They see each other at shows.
One thing that I heard several representatives mention in different brands is they would actually refer to other people's products, not even in a bad way. They're like, man, this brand makes some great products, and they're not ashamed to say that. And I think that takes, that's maturity there in a brand when they're comfortable with their audience and they're comfortable with who they are and what they can provide, but they also recognize they're not the only ones in the industry.
Fred, the only reason why we haven't done that yet is because it's hard to limit it to a single day.
And it's already so cheap at $30. Like that's $6 a day. That's less than someone's coffee.
Yeah.
You can buy
if we were charging $90 a day, it'd be different probably.
Yeah.
You might too really offer what application does it? I think it's less noise.
Mm-hmm.
Just better specs on the microphone. I'm kind of curious to test it out and see if my measurements come out differently. I'll just do measurements with both and see if they come out better or whatever. Crickets. A lot of the guys in the VIP room are pretty experienced, but I spend lots of time on various Facebook audiophile forums helping newbies. Yeah, that's awesome.
And that just goes to show you of the caliber of the VIP room. Everybody knows what they're talking about, knows what they're doing, and when there are gaps, the other guys in the VIP room fill those gaps.
This has been a long week for Chana, guys. A long week.
I really need to go to sleep. Is it 5 o'clock yet? Okay.
Yeah,
I think I need to like
It
leave.
is.
On
Go
that
from
note.
gaps to cheek splitting and bass.
What?
Cheek
Oh,
splitting bass.
right. All right. I did come
bass
up with that.
Yeah,
Cheek
somebody-
split, some real cheek splitting bass, right?
Emailed them numerous times. Cruising RSX, different people too.
Yeah.
I emailed them on their. I went to their website and filled out that form too. We're on it. We're trying. We are trying. Maybe we need some of you guys' help to reach some of these folks. Maybe whisper in their ear. Black Friday deals? Yeah, for sure. We'll post some when we find them.
Yeah. I mean, if you're subscribed to all our channels, you know, you'll probably find out, whatever community posts or, obviously the Facebook groups related to our channels are a good way to go about it. I put specials on there and sometimes on Twitter too. Honestly, it all depends on how much time I have because there's just so many things to go through. If you guys would wonder what anyone would do that has a YouTube channel that's like 60,000 80,000 subscriber size where like you're getting bombarded with emails all day long. You know what was funny? So my wife, after the first night of HiFi, after Thursday, after the after party, we're having dinner and stuff, and she's like, you realize you haven't put your phone down. It's been like 2 hours after the after party. She's like, you realize you haven't put your phone down. I'm like, yeah, but like I'm just trying to catch up on comments and emails because during the show we're in the show, I'm not doing anything else. And she's like, oh my gosh, so what does that mean? I'm like, that means when I go to work Monday night, that's tonight, I'm going to work at 11, I'm going to be catching up on emails and comments and stuff that I've just ignored for the last 4 or 5 days. If it's anything other than you're welcome or you got it or thanks,
heart.
yeah, something like that, I could do that real quick. But yeah, all the longer responses take time. So
what? No.
Title.
A title audio.
I hit up I reached out to their representative.
Yeah.
And also David Solomon at Cobuzz. We were supposed to do something. Didn't turn out.
But he's a nice guy, and he was actually
maybe next.
He was in the chat multiple times.
Sure.
Yeah, he'd pop in and comment here and there, so that was cool.
Another question about the giveaways. When do we expect to hear on the giveaway?
Oh yeah, good.
Days on the giveaways.
5 more days. So November 1st will be all the winners will be announced. And so you'll get an email if you won, and we'll also post them on Facebook and Instagram.
Word. Good luck to everybody.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Don't know. Oh, you know what? Do you see a BL Swagger? Just any of one of his comments that you can here. Hold on. Check out his picture. That's his theater room. I didn't notice that. I'm like, those are his Revel speakers. And that's to the left of the TV. You'll see one of the acoustic panels. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't notice that until right now.
And then he also had the what was he rocking? The oh my goodness, brain fart. The subwoofers.
I don't know.
Starts with an R, rhythmic
subwoofer, and a 77-inch OLED.
Yeah, had a beautiful setup. Really, really nice setup.
Juan Hernandez, I'll tell you this right now, nothing on the horizon, bro. No 4K Blu-ray player is coming out anytime soon. But that's the Elephant documentary on Disney Plus. Oh, dude, have you guys seen that thing on Disney Plus? You guys have Disney Plus? No, not Disney Plus. Apple Plus. It's a new series called Small World or Tiny World. Oh man, Apple Plus, Tiny World, dude. Joe, you'd love it.
Okay.
Like the it's called Tiny World. Okay, it's on Apple Plus, so you got to have Apple Plus. The footage, the filming is just, it's like Planet Earth 2, but like with like little insects and tiny animals. So they're doing like using macro lenses, and like they were talking about this frog that's the size of the fingernail, and they wrestle each other. So they got all this footage of these two tiny little frogs. I mean, they look huge on screen, and it's all shot on red cameras and stuff like that. But one of the backstage things says they were wrestling and they jumped on the lens. So you see it jump on that big that Laowa lens. It's hilarious, man. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, Tiny World on Apple Plus, really cool. I think there's only 6 episodes. They're half an hour, so it's not much. But the footage on there is gorgeous. So if you have a 4K TV or an OLED or anything like that,
What about a 4K projector? Is it gonna look good, Chana?
I don't know.
Come on,
if they got inky blacks like those NX7s, then maybe.
Oh,
Okay, all right, Mike. Is that better, buddy?
yeah.
Angela says no thanks. She's not into the insect thing.
No, but they're cute insects, Angela. They're cute. The girls will love them. You watch it, the girl will be like, "Oh, what's that?"
Oh,
Gracie will be like, "Oh,
wow."
you know, it's a cool show.
Mark has a different perspective.
I'm not ready to see bugs at 100 inch. That's true. We'll put them on the VR headset.
So
there you go. There you go.
One of these comments up here.
I think somebody is also asking.
Rory the Tiger says he'd like to pass on the information of the summit to Sandy Gross at Golden Ear. Will the content stay up for a while on the website?
Yeah.
And will the next one be planned?
Yeah. So actually, a lot of the stuff is going to be open after today
To the public.
So, except for the VIP area and the chat, that's always private. But access to the giveaways, be able to see that.
Yeah, and then like all the seminars are there too.
All the seminars are there, and all
you
the
just
previous
click on
ones.
for Q4 seminars, and then you go right in order, and you can watch the entire show. And then they have
cool thing.
brand pages that you can go look at the products they talked about in the situation.
Here's the other cool thing, Chana, is if you go up to the navigation and you click on previous seminars, you can look at Q2, all those seminars from Q2, and all the products that were announced Q2 will still be on there.
Where is it?
So it says previous seminars.
Oh, look at that. So just think of this website, you know, if you're reaching out to companies on our behalf or whatever, just letting them know about it. We keep all of the products, all the exhibitors, all the seminars from all the previous trade shows, because guess what? It's online. It's just hanging out on a server somewhere. It doesn't take up any physical space. So you can think of the HiFiSummit.com as a database for all new products, pretty much starting 2020 and beyond. You get it? You see that? You see the vision that Joe had here? It's remarkable.
Thinking ahead, who was it who did the walls that were like 9 inches thick and like stuff inside? Thinking ahead.
A long time.
Was that John's? Was that John?
Yeah, John Peterson. Yeah. That was an awesome setup too, right?
Yeah.
That thing was ridiculous. But yeah, I think so. How do you say this again, Chana?
Free content.
Yes, what you said. He said, "What's the reason behind less giveaways this time?" And the thing is, I mentioned this before, and we wanted to focus on less companies, fewer companies, but having the companies actually go into the VIP area to speak. So we didn't have as many companies, first of all, and as many seminars. And so that means less giveaways, but also we didn't want to focus on giveaways. The first time was the first event of its kind, and we really need to draw attention to it. So we kind of led with giveaways, right? We led with like, hey, we're going to be giving away a bunch of stuff, you know, to draw attention. But this time I didn't want to do that, right? I wanted the folks who enjoyed the first one because of the things that were happening aside from the giveaways. We wanted to attract them, and also maybe not attract the people who just wanted free stuff. You know, that's not really my target market. I don't want people who just want to win free stuff. I get it. Everybody wants something for free. That's cool. I do too. I want to win some free stuff all the time. But you know, I'm hoping it's just one of those things where you want to be here because of the event, and if you happen to win something, that's just bonus.
Yeah.
So that's why.
I mean, most of the time I would be like, man, I wish I could win that. I'll just be like, well, if I save up for like 8 months, I can buy it. So, but that's me. Unless I'm on a spending freeze like right now.
5 to 10 year plan. And you know what? This is just talk for right now. But hey, if things get on track 2021, 2022,
Yeah.
right? You know, it doesn't, we like doing this online thing, but I would love to meet everybody in person. I'm just saying. And you can see what we can do during these times. You can see what everybody else did,
Yep.
right? You
Nice.
see what we could do. So don't rule that out. You know, don't rule that out. We might have to do something physical if if that's what it sounds like a threat. Might have to get physical.
Oh.
That's from the 80s, right, China?
might have might have to get physical. Man. Um.
Let's get
Yeah.
physical.
I gotta
Yeah.
take the apostrophe out of there.
That's awesome.
There we go. Who's thinking Olivia Newton-John?
I love this comment from
Let's
Mark.
get physical.
Everyone's friendship's what it's all about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Making
So I
good.
appreciate that. Hey, maybe next time we can do a little bit of both, right? We'll get lots of companies, lots of interaction. Now that we're still learning, this is our second one. So we're trying to figure out what works, and I think we're figuring it out all the time. And so we're just getting better. We're just getting
And
better.
I think the cool part is like you guys are along for the ride, you
Yeah.
know. You guys are, you know, we're building relationships, you know, all our VIP members, you know, it was great. It was a great show. I had a blast.
And we're getting good feedback from the brands, as well. They really love the interaction with you. Several of them said, we don't really get an opportunity to do this, to be able to just gather in one little location and talk one-on-one with current customers as well as potential customers to find out what is their perspective, what are their needs, what is their problems, and maybe we as a brand can fix that or provide a product that would, be a solution to that problem. So
Yeah.
You
Let
know,
me
another. Go ahead. You want
let
to
me just
answer that question?
jump in on Brian's question about should he do 7.1 or 5.1.2. If you're watching a lot of Dolby Atmos content and you want to switch it to that, I would say go for it. Check out 5.1.2. Check out what is it? Gravity on was it Apple?
Lux edition Apple, you can get it for like $20.
Yeah, you can stream it on Apple and Atmos and try that. That because that is the probably still the most compelling Atmos demo there is.
You could probably stream it on Plex if you have. No, just kidding.
Geez.
Made a bunch of new friends in the VIP. Split the difference set of contests to win free items. 50%, 50 to 70% off. Awesome electronics is it? Yeah, that's tough for a lot of these companies to do because they have a
Overhead.
network of dealers where they would have to allow them to do a discount too. So,
Right.
Reach on, yes, yes. Yeah, that's the other thing. So Isaac, yes, please reach out to these companies. And one way to do it is if you are interested in buying something, just let them know. Just tell them, hey, I heard about you guys from the HiFi Summit, or I spoke with you guys in the VIP area. Just let them know that it makes a difference that we're doing these events, because a lot of times somebody might have heard of a company from the HiFi Summit. They'll do some research, buy something a month later, and they never know. The company doesn't know that it's because of something that we started, right? So you have to let them know. If you can, if you're willing, we'd appreciate it. Reggie
Thanks.
in the house. Yes, you are. Yep.
Are
That's
you
awesome.
still live in the video chat? Oh, you are. Joe.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, my audio's going in there too?
Yeah, I just turned it on and I hear you doubled because you're in my headphones.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah. I think we should start wrapping it up. I just wanted to make sure to get all this here. Get all you guys on here. Maybe you can have Emotiva, hopefully.
The more numbers, the more convincing.
Flood the offices. Yeah, we just need all you guys' help. It's just us three here, so
Yep.
there's only so much that we can do. We're trying the best we can.
Yeah, especially if there's a brand that isn't represented that maybe you love.
Oh, look, Sirkant bought a Parasound A21 Plus after attending the HiFi Summit. For the record, so there you go. But yeah, that's an awesome amp, by the way.
Yeah.
Damn.
Boom. Cool. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much for making this an awesome event.
Absolutely.
And thank you for allowing me to put this together. And yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
Good stuff.
Well, that does it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That wraps up Q4 2020 for the HiFi Summit, brought to you by us, Joe from Joe and Tell, Mike, the youth man, and Chana, myself, the techno dad. But of course, again, it is not about us. It is about the industry. It is about you, the viewer. It's about you, the attendee, and all the good music and movies we love to watch and listen to. So on that note, thank you again so much for attending the HiFi Summit, and we'll see you again when the journey continues, because you know it will. Later, guys.